Hi, my name's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a fun little video. It's the Cozy Autumn book tag, and it is by the Book Bell. I'll try to remember to leave her link down below. If I don't, just know that the Book Bell is the creator of this tag. So let's jump right into it. The first question: what book always reminds you of fall? I could go on and on with this. I know I have so many different books on my shelves that remind me of fall time, that I like to read in fall time. For me, the book I always go to, like when I think of fall, is Spell on Wheels. It is a graphic novel, and it is by Kate Leth, Megan Levins, and Marissa Louise. I love this book. It just witches and just different like monstrous creatures. So this is pretty much like witches, and it's more modern, I want to say, but these witches have had something stolen from them and they are tracking them to get them back, and it's just so fun. And it's got like spooky covers, and I just love this. I read it every October, September-y, like, look at that. Look how beautiful. Like, the artwork is just stunning. I absolutely love reading this. If you haven't checked this out, I definitely would. It is definitely got the fall vibes and quick read. So this one. Okay, on to question 2. What is your favorite autumnal book cover? And for this, I could tell you off the top of my head that every time I think of fall, this is the book cover I always go to, and that is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I love the oranges and the reds and the yellows. It's just like, it just screams fall to me. I just love these colors together. And I know that there's like other books, like I think Pride of the Orange Tree, The Mask Falling by Samantha Shannon that just came out this year. It is mostly yellow, but I think it definitely fits in with the fall color. But this one definitely is just one of the ones that I immediately go to when I think of fall. Question 3 is, what is your favorite autumnal drink to read with? And for me, there's multiple ones. There's coffee, hot cocoa, apple cider, and green tea. Those 4 are my favorite. I love warm drinks. Even in the summer, like, I just need a nice hot drink to sit down and read a book with. Question 4, do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? It just depends. When the kids are at school, I prefer to read like when they're not here, so I have more time. So I guess you could say morning on those days, but I get a lot of reading done at night too. Like, I'll listen to audiobooks at night before bed, and so really I just read whenever I can. Question number 5, Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? Again, there's so many answers for this. I'll just name a few. So Coraline, I really like reading Coraline. I also love the movie. It's one of my favorites. City of Ghosts by V. Schwab. Definitely got the spooky vibes. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Definitely creepy. Also The Screaming Staircase by Jonathan Stroud. It's a Lockwood & Co. novel. If you haven't read that series, you definitely should. It's like a middle grade horror, but definitely more for like the younger side of young adult, I think. That is definitely spooky. Like, there were a few times I was like, oh, it went there. So I would definitely check out that if you really want a spooky read. Question number 6, what is the ultimate comfort read to you? So a comfort read would just be something to like take my mind off things, you know, get away from everything that's going on. So during the fall time, I gravitate more towards like mystery thrillers, horrors, paranormal, and fantasy. Like, those are what I stick to in the fall. But sometimes I'll read some historicals. Those often remind me of fall time also. And I would say I have a couple authors that definitely never fail on fall reads, ultimate comfort reads. So like Sarah J. Maas, I love all her series. Jennifer L. Armentrout, her books are really easy to get into, and quick reads. And who else? Robin Hobb. They're a little more denser, but the characters are great. They just give me like feelings of just wanting to cozy up in my bed and light a candle and just read. Moving on to question 7. What is your favorite autumnal reading snack? Anything I can get my hands on quickly. Some of my favorite snacks for autumn would probably be like zucchini bread or banana bread. Obviously Oreos. I really like Oreos. I've also been eating a lot of like dried fruit. So apples. I have some dried apples that are really good. Highly recommend. Question number 8. What is your favorite autumnal candle to burn while reading? I will burn anything apple and pumpkin, like anything fall smelly, but mostly apple and pumpkin-y smells. Those are my favorite. I'll burn them all year long just because it reminds me of fall, and fall is my favorite time of the year. So anything apple or pumpkin. Question number 9. When you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? So when the kids go back to school, my favorite thing to do is drop them off and then go on a morning walk, and I will listen to true crime podcasts. Right now I'm making my way through Creepy Caffeine. If you haven't checked them out, you definitely should. They talk about true crime, they talk about paranormal things, and sometimes they'll go into like their favorite movies or shows. They'll go on ghost walks and they'll kind of record it and go over it. It's just, they're so amazing. I love both of them so much, and I will be sad when I am caught up because I won't have a backlist of stuff to watch or listen to anymore, and I definitely will always listen to what they put out. Question number 10. What is your autumnal/fall reading list? You know, I have a list. I really do. I have a list here. I'm not gonna read them all, but like obviously, like I said, I like reading fantasy, mystery, thriller, horror, paranormal books, occasionally a historical fiction here or there. But some of the books I want to read are The Ravens, White Smoke, Small Spaces, The Book of Accidents, Final Girl Support Group, A Lesson in Vengeance, My Heart is a Chainsaw, The Mary Shelley Club, House of Hollow, The Dead in the Dark, The Family Plot, Ace of Spades, She Who Became the Sun, From Blood and Ash, The Bone Houses, Malice, Six Crimson Cranes, The Library of the Dead, The Nature of Witches, These Witches Don't Burn, Serpent and Dove, that's a reread, The Graveyard Book, They Never Learn, Harrow Lake, Clown in a Cornfield, Master of Sorrows. I could go on and on and on, honestly. Those are just a couple of the books I'd like to read this fall, mostly in October, but definitely quite a few. I will not be running out anytime soon. Okay, so that's all of it. We answered all the questions. I thought this was a fun video to do. It was kind of like a little bit of getting to know me and some of my interests. So, you know, what better way than a fall book tag? Fall is my favorite time of the year. I wish it was all year round. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day. So let me know down below what your favorite fall book to read is. I will see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.